Here's another easy one you can play on Bubble Craps. Let's take all of our profits and build a tower on the 8.
Welcome to my new viewers. To my subscribers, welcome back. My name is Mike. This is my channel where I look at, review, and try different crap strategies. Thanks for joining.
Hey everybody, this is Mike. Thanks for joining my channel. Hey, last couple of videos I started talking about building towers on different lay bets or place bets. And I ran across a towering strategy that Jeremy from ColorUp did. He actually was reviewing a strategy that he found from Crappy the Crapsman. It's basically building a tower on the 8. And when Crappy played it, what he did is he put $25 bets on the 5, the 6, and the 9. This should be a $30 bet. Let's turn this on, take that down, and let's try it again. There's a $30 bet. So he would play $25 bets on the 5, 6, and 9 for $80, which is what I've got here. And then basically when he would hit one of these numbers, he would take the profits from that win and place it on the 8. And he would build his tower on the 8. Now, all good and done as long as you hit the 8 before you hit a 7. When you hit a 7, you lose everything. You only collect when you hit the 8. Now, when Jeremy played it on ColorUp, he basically played $10 across, like this. So he actually put money on the 8, but he wanted to play every number. So if a 4 or a 10 came up, Crappy would not get anything. At least Jeremy would get a hit on every box number. But again, every win that Jeremy would get from the box numbers, he would put on the 8. And if the bet on the 8 needed a few extra dollars to make it a true bet, he would just take it out of his rack. And here again, you only win if the 8 gets rolled before the 7. If her 7 comes out after you've hit 4, 5, 6, 9, 10 multiple times and you've got a big stack, a big tower on the 8, then you hit a 7, you lose everything. So my variation was to play kind of a combination of Jeremy and Crappy's strategy, where I will play $25, but I'll play it inside. So I will put money on the 8. Okay, so the $25 bet's on the inside, and I will also put a lay bet behind the 4. This way, if I hit a 5, a 6, a 9, if I hit any of these numbers, inside numbers, and I start building a tower on the 8, and then I roll a 7, yes, I'll lose all these bets, but I won't lose as much because I will win some of it back when the 7 rolls. So hopefully that makes sense. So I'm kind of trying to minimize my losses a little bit. If my tower gets too high, where I've got, over $200 out here in bets, I may put another $100 on the lay bet on the 4. So let me go ahead and roll it a few times, and we'll see how it works out. So this will be the initial setup, but I'm going to take these down for now because when the puck is off, we're going to make our bets off. We're going to follow the puck. So the first thing we want to do is get a number established, and that's a 7. Let's turn on our turbo mode. Okay. And let's go ahead and try to get another number established here. Okay, there's a 9. So now the point to 9. I'm going to basically highlight the $25 chip, say inside. It's for 110 inside. And the $100 lay bet on the 4. Now, if a 7 rolls right now, I lose 110. But I believe I win 49 after the VIG. So my losses won't be as bad. Okay, I won't lose all 110. Let's go ahead and roll. Let's see if we can roll some box numbers and start building a tower on the 8. Well, there's a 7 out. So let's see how the 7 works. So we lost 110, but we won 47.50 after the VIG. Okay, so if we net that out, that's a loss of $62 and change. Better than a loss of 110. So that's what the lay bet does. So in Crappy and Jeremy's strategy, they would have lost everything that they had on the bets. Here I lose a little more than half of it. Okay, so the puck's off. Let's go ahead and get another point established. There's an 11. That's no help. There's a 7. No help on the come out. There's the 4. So now the point is a 4. I will put $25 inside, $100 on the lay bet behind the 4. Let's go ahead and roll. Okay, there's a 6. The 6 pays $35. We'd throw an extra dollar to make it 36 to make this a proper bet. So 36 plus 30, this would go to 66 on the 8. So let's make it a proper bet. 66. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. There's an 11. I'm not sure if you can hear the banging in the background, but I've got contractors working on our kitchen. Okay, there's an 8. Okay, so that hits our tower. I'm sorry, that hits our tower. So we will collect that $77. Now, here's where you can do what you want to do. You can take this down, go ahead and put the original 30 back on. Okay, the puck is still on, so our bets are on. And continue rolling. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, there's a 7 out. So again, we lost our 110. We won 47. We have a net loss of 62. So let's go ahead and get a point. Let's try this again. This is our third shooter. So our first shooter was a quick 7 out. We lost $62. Our second shooter, we did hit the 8. So we did win our stack. And then we rolled the 7 and it was out after 7 rolls. We need about a 20 roll shooter here. Let's go ahead, and our point is a 10. Let's go ahead and get set up. 25 inside, 100 lay bet behind the 4. There's the 4. That's the other hole. If you roll the number that your lay bet's on, you're going to lose that. So we need to replenish that. And there's a 7 out. So we haven't rolled too many box numbers to build our tower. We did hit one box number, put the winnings on the 8, and we hit the 8. So you really have two situations that you have to make good on. One is you have to hit a box number to start building your tower, and your second is you have to hit the 8 before the 7. Okay, or before that 4 hits, because you lose $100 on the 4. Let's go ahead and try this again. The puck is off, so let's roll for a point. There's a 2. There's a 7. No help on the come out. Another 7. Maybe we get these 7s out of the way. There's another 7. Look at our distribution. So there's a 4. Okay, the puck moves to a 4. 110 inside, or 125 inside for $110. $100 lay bet behind the 4. There's a 10. We don't have a 10. And there's a 7 out. So obviously this is just not going to roll well for us. We probably would want to change to a strategy that would win more on a 7. So, but I'm going to go ahead and roll this one more time. That's 4 shooters, and we've been negative on 3 of them. Let's go ahead and roll for a point. Okay, the puck moves to the 6. $25 inside for $110. If we do roll a 7 quickly, maybe we just... I was going to say maybe we bump it to 200. I've only got $152 left in my rack to lay behind the 4. So we're almost out of money here. Okay, there's an 8. $35. We'll drop $1 to make it 36, and we'll build it on the 8. So we'll just go ahead and build and move the 8 up to 66. If it'll let me go to 66. It'll let me go to 65. Not a proper bet, but in Bubble Craps, it'll calculate it. So we're going to leave it at 65. And there's the 7 out. So not working out the way we anticipated, but sometimes that's just the way it rolls. Look at this. We rolled the inside numbers, 5, 6, 8, and 9. We rolled 5 times. And we rolled the 7 10 times. So definitely not a good roll, but I'm going to record this because they're not all winners, but I wanted to record the strategy. The strategy is what's important. So if you want to build a tower and you want to use your winnings from your box numbers to build that tower, and then hopefully you'll hit the tower number before the 7. And if you want to hedge against the 7 by putting a lay bet, then you can. But you just need to have a roller, a shooter, that can roll more than 3 times, more than 7 times, and avoid the 7. So I may try it again, but let's end the video here. This is called Building a Tower on the 8. If you want to see how Crappy did on it, go look at his channel, Crappy the Craftsman, and of course Jeremy on Color Up, and you can see how they did. But as you can see, I did not do very well. So anyway, that's our video for today. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. And as always, thanks for watching.
Hey guys, if you made it this far, please check out these other craps related channels.